Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs7 here again, and welcome to another episode of the Hardcore Iron Man Progress series. In this episode, we are continuing on our questing grind that we have been on for a little bit now. We are going to have some PVM coming up in the next couple of episodes, though, as well as getting into some more of the skilling that I need to do just for the account in general, like not specifically for quests, which is what I've been focusing on pretty much for the series since it started. But it's really good to get quests out of the way early on in the account because as early, if you do them as early as possible, their XP is at the most rewarding when you're at the lowest level you are possible to do it, and it's just nice to have them done for access to areas and stuff like that. So although it's not like really the most exciting content, I mean, I think it's kind of interesting at least to see the order of quests and stuff like that, and it is pretty scary later on down the line when you're on some of those harder quests. They can actually be pretty freaking dangerous. So we will be getting there pretty soon, actually, because we are getting quite high on quest points at this point, and some of the quests coming down pretty soon are actually going to be a bit difficult. But without further ado, we're going to jump into some post commentary for these first couple of clips. So let's start rolling those right now. And we have the first quest here is definitely not one of those dangerous ones or scary in any way. It is the All Fired Up quest, which is quite easy to complete and not too bad. Although you do need a moderately high fire making level, I think, to do the quest, which is why I have put it off until now. But this does, of course, unlock the mini game, or I don't know if it's a mini game or a D&D or whatever, where you light the beacons, but we get 20k XP and 5.5k fire making XP for that, which actually gets us level to 44 fire making. Not too hard to train fire making, so not too excited about that. But yeah, that mini game, I think you need like 91 fire making to do the entire thing, so nothing I'm going to be getting done anytime soon. And I believe you have to go in the wilderness, so a bit scary there. But it is good to get done for that Inferno ads and those bonus fire making XP gear. Next up, we're in the desert here for another quest with I think this is Anakra's Lament. Kind of a very strange quest, to be honest with you. You go in this like temple in the near the granite and sandstone mining area, and then you kind of have this random encounter with some Majorat down in the bottom of the temple, and there's quite a few strange cutscenes in this one. Don't really follow the story too much, but still nice to get done. 2 quest points, 7k crafting mining, magic and fire making XP, and we also get the Camulet. I think you can use that one to teleport, but it's not too useful until you upgrade it to like the Cramulet or something, but we did get a fire making level and a mining level from that, so 52 mining and 47 fire making. But yeah, that one is just one of those weird quests that are in the desert that you gotta get out of the way. Once again, we have a pretty basic quest this time around. This is going to be Eagle's Peak, which is an interesting quest. It's always kind of got some cool, or I guess one cool little puzzle in it with the eagle statue things that move around when you put the bird feed in the feeders. So not too bad either, pretty short and easy. Gives us 1 hunter level to 39 hunter, and we'll definitely take that. And now we can use those eagles to travel around all those places that you can go, because it's super useful transport system. Really looking forward to taking advantage of that in the future here. But yeah, next up we have a bit of a more dangerous quest, although not too scary, but you definitely do get hit a decent amount by this if you're not careful, and that is the Corporal Beast quest. I believe this is Summer's End. I'm pretty sure I already did Spirit of Summer, and this is, yeah, because this one's the one that's more dangerous, where you're in the Corporal Beast cave and you have to like avoid him while you're doing the various tasks to slowly lure him away and get him trapped in the cave, which in turn opens up the cave in the real world where you can go and fight the Corp Beast for real. Now, I'm not going to be fighting him for quite a while, but this quest is pretty cool to get done. You also get a spirit shield for it. Bunch of random XP right there, notably 10k prayer and 15k fire making XP, which is pretty good. And this also unlocks a couple of more portals to go to with the Jenica's ring, which is a bit scary to do because those are in the wilderness, but they do give you some XP. And I believe they are a requirement for Master Questscape, although I'm not sure. Unfortunately, whatever skill level up this was glitched out a bit there, so you can't really see any unlocks or anything like that. I'm not sure which skill that was exactly, but I don't know which one I clicked on, but it definitely glitched out a bit. Hopefully they fix that in the future. I'm not sure whether that happened, but next up here we have a nice quest that I actually got done in order to do some Slayer a bit, and that is the Smoking Kills quest, which unlocks Simona as a Slayer Master. I don't think I was quite 100 combat yet, or actually no, I probably was, but you need 50 Slayer to use the guy in Sheila Village. Yeah, I already am 100 combat, as you can see, but not quite 50 Slayer yet. So we completed that quest, and I believe it also gives you access to the Slayer reward shop or something. You get, or maybe I think you get more Slayer points, like double even after completing this quest. And we go ahead and get a task right away, and we actually going to take Banshees, which are pretty good. The mighty Banshees down in the dungeon here in Pond of Neech actually have some pretty good drops, to be honest. So definitely not a bad task at all. But yeah, next up here, what quest is this? Oh yeah, this is the Salt in the Wound quest, I believe, which is an interesting quest. It has that, definitely unique mechanic which is basically kind of similar to what's from the Fremenic sagas, where you are controlling multiple characters to complete the quest. And I don't know why I'm looking at these in progress quests here. Maybe I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do to finish it off here, but yeah, not my favorite quest, honestly, and a lot of people don't really like this quest at all. But it's not that annoying, I don't think. But the camera is really messed up when you're doing this quest, because whenever you click somewhere for the people to go, it like jumps there before they get there, which really is disorienting. But that is that quest completed, and you get some pretty good XP from it. I think that's 45k defense, some constitution, 15k herb lore, 12.5k summoning, and 5k dungeoneering XP, as well as we hit 250 quest points, although I don't think I go and get the dice in this clip. I think I do that in the next clip, which is going to be some live commentary. We've got a couple of those in this video, so I will hand it off to my former self right about now. Enjoy the next clip. Coming at you guys with another quest clip here, and actually I'm going to also be rolling my magical dice, because I didn't realize in the last clip when I completed Salt the Wound that I actually hit 250 quest points, so I'm going to be rolling that here as well. But this is going to be King's Ransom, which is a strangely fast quest for the relatively high 65 defense requirement. It is definitely a pretty quick and easy quest to free King Arthur, and you get a decent amount of XP, 33k defense, 5k magic, and a 5k XP lamp. On top of this, we can do the Nightwave's Training Ground to unlock Piety and Chivalry Prayers, although those aren't, really the most useful things in the world, and I can't even use them at the moment, but still, this one's nice to get done, and it's pretty easy, so I figured I'd do it. There's the quest completed right there, and I don't think we'll get any levels because I just barely got 65 defense before doing this quest. But we get another 5k Herbler XP there. Shouldn't need this hair clip anymore. And yeah, that's a nice one to get out of the way, and we're going to head over to Varrock now to do that magical dice. The next quest I think I'm going to get out of the way is Between a Rock, because I just got 50 smithing recently, so I'm going to get this one done. And it shouldn't be too bad. You have to fight this thing. It likes to be a bit nicer probably, because during the final boss fight you have to what do you have to do? You have to mine some gold ore to weaken the boss or something. And it used to be a bit annoying because you can only stay in the area you're in for that boss fight for a certain amount of time, and it was hard to sometimes get enough ore to make it easy enough because of the random nature of mining. But now, since it's pretty set in stone how long it'll take you, should be much easier. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and claim our magical dice tier 3, our second of 4 for this, I believe, right? Yeah, so we're going to see what we can get. Can we get that Shadow or Barrows die out of nowhere? Probably not, but I'll definitely be happy with the 1 mil GP. And let's see what we get. A blue dragon mask. That's pretty nice. Okay.
those are pretty rare actually, and you do need one of those for a master clue, so not too bad. Obviously amazing to get that 1 mil GP. So yeah, pretty sweet. You might have noticed a dip in my cash stack. I might have talked about this in the last clip, but that's going to be post commentary, so I'm not 100% sure. I did have to get 45 summoning for Salt in the Wound, and that cost me a decent amount of money in shards and stuff like that. Although I still have a decent amount of those shards in my bank still. I didn't really use all of them. I bought 50,000, I think. But I used literally all of my charms pretty much that I had from the small amount of Slayer I've done. I've done a few Slayer tasks now with Simona, although actually I've now been taking them from Duradel. Since I got 50 Slayer, I can now do Duradel because I'm already over 100 combat. I currently have Hellhounds, so I do have to do some more of my clue scrolls, which I did do 2 of my clue scrolls, by the way, but I had to drop 3 of them, and then I got 5 more for my Hellhounds task, so I will be doing some more of those. I'm not going to open them just yet, but I'll have a clip maybe where I open a bunch of them, or maybe I'll keep them all until 99 Slayer. You never know. You guys will have to let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. But yeah, just overall, I've just been training up most of my stats for quests, but some other things are slowly going up on the side. I'm trying to do farm runs pretty often, as well as my player-owned farm. And yeah, stats are looking pretty nice. We're getting pretty close to base 50s. I think we have base 40s just barely with Hunter, I think. And Dungeoneering as well, just hit that. Oh no, 31 fletching still, but 30 and 37 fishing. But, you know, we're getting up there. So, yeah, I think next up I will see you guys for the quest Between a Rock. Just defeated the Arzinian, is it Arzinian avatar within the little wall here, which honestly doesn't make any sense how it's so big back there when you get fired in and it, well, I'm not going to comment on that too much, but they really need to update the fire walls in this quest. They look terrible. And they have like a whole cutscene that's like showing them off like there's some epic view to look at, and it just looks really bad. I was right though, it was much easier to mine the gold in there than it used to be, because it's with the new mining it was much simpler. Didn't have to wait too long to get it all. And we just need to speak to Don Khan here to finish this quest off. And it says we're going to get an adamant pickaxe +2, which I don't, oh there it is. Interesting, so they did, like, I wonder what you used to get from this. Huh, that's kind of cool to get a +2 item from that. Can you even get an adamant? I didn't know you could make pickaxes like better at that low of a level, but yeah, the adamant pickaxe +2 from that. I don't really need that though, but we also managed to get 1 smithing level to 52, and oh nice. And we also got 2 quest points, so pretty good quest to get done. Not too exciting, but you know, pretty easy. And then next up, I think we're going to do a couple of easier quests, starting with probably Tears of Guthix, I think. And actually, before we do that, I probably won't show a clip for it, but I'm probably going to go knock out the Falador medium tasks, since I am able to do those now. So yeah, that should be pretty easy. Just smash those out, get some free herb lore, and upgrade my Falador shield. Couple more post commentary clips coming at you guys here. We have a very easy and simple quest, the Tears of Guthix quest, which unlocks the minigame or D&D back there for some free XP. It's probably one of the shortest quests in the game outside of like Cook's Assistant. You basically just go and talk to Juna and then go across the cavern, get the rock bowl and Dunsky. So definitely very easy, and you know, basically pretty much one of the easiest quests, like I've said multiple times here. And next up we have, I think this is this Fremennik Trials? I haven't done Fremennik Trials up to this point. Wow, that's crazy. So the Fremennik Trials completed there. You get a bunch of random XP for that quest, famously, and they're all in lamp form for some reason, so just gotta spam all these lamps out. And yeah, I believe I did kill all the stages of the Koshi the Deathless. I didn't die to him, where you, like, if you die in the last phase, you don't actually die. Didn't want to risk it. I'm pretty sure you're still fine. Or actually, I know you are, because I've died to him on my old hardcore. But got a couple of level ups from that, so pretty nice, and a pretty
basic quests that most people get done pretty early on in the account, and unlocks some other quests in the region as a result. Next up here we have Olaf's quest, which is absolutely terrible because you have to get across that bridge, and if you fall, there's a long way back to walk, and you fall a lot. Really annoying just because of that. Otherwise, kind of an interesting quest, but not too fun to get done because of that one thing. Definitely dislike that a lot. But I think the next clip here is going to be live commentary, and then we have one more clip before the end of the video. So yeah, let's throw it off to some more live com.
The next quest that we are about to finish, excuse me, the next quest we're about to finish up here is Fremenic Isles, which is a bit of an annoying quest. I don't like this quest too much, really, just because of mainly the things that you have to do, on yacht. I guess kind of the whole quest overall. The ending bit isn't too bad with the boss fight and everything, but having to go through all of Yataso to get all those taxes is annoying, and then doing the jester garbage on Natiznot is kind of annoying as well. On top of that, you have to make all of these split logs and custom armor and this shield just to progress with the quest, even though it's essentially useless at this point. Like, I didn't wear any of it during the final battle, and I didn't have any issues whatsoever. So yeah, that's a bit of a couple of the gripes I guess I have with the quest, but we will finish it up here when I speak with Monis Buragar, whatever the hell his name is, and we want that XP. I mean, none of these are very good. I'll probably put it in attack. It won't even get me 60. Well, I'll put one in strength then as well. Might as well just spread the love a bit. And everyone's just talking. We get this helm, which is actually not too bad, but until I get like 60 smithing and can make an orichalcum helm. The main thing though, it has 3 prayer bonus, which is pretty good for a helm, definitely. But yeah, 1 quest point. We can do the Arctic Pines if we want, which we won't. Mining sites here, which might be good. I'll take a look on the map. And then just a bunch of XP that we got as well. And we did get 57 woodcutting from that, so pretty nice. Had to train up woodcutting to 50 for Olaf's quest that we did last, and then I needed 56 for this quest. Let's see what they have here. Okay, Dracolith. I think there's an easier place to get Dracolith. I mean, that's the thing. Like, they have Bainite here, but you would just get Bainite in the Glacior Cave, unless I'm not have that quest done yet. But the problem with having these like isolated mining sites is like, if I want Dracolith, like, for the most part, like, all the ores you'd ever want are honestly in the mines here in Falador for the most part, except I guess Dracolith is not there. But yes, it is. I remember mining it inside one of the resource dungeons down there. Yeah, the Mining Guild resource dungeon for some reason doesn't show up on the overworld map, but I'm pretty sure Dracolith is in there. The only ones that are like a bit unique, I believe, are the Dark Animica, which is in the Empty Throne Room mine, and I think Light Animica is here. Yeah, and I don't think there's any other place where you can get that. But then like every other mine outside of the Dwarven mines is pretty much irrelevant because of that. I don't know. Just a couple thoughts of mine as a result of the mining and smithing rework, but yeah, another quest out of the way, a bunch of stuff I'm going to destroy here so I don't have to fill my bank with it. I just want to mention off, if I didn't in the last clips, I did not complete the Falador medium tasks, unfortunately, for one reason. Right here is the... Okay, I don't know what the achievement's called, but you need a scarecrow, and I can't get a bronze spear until after I complete Taibo Wanai Trio, which for me requires 65 fishing because I burnt the Karambwan. Which really sucks, but I am going to be going for 65 fishing soon, so I will be getting it then. I already did some. I did some fish flingers to get some. I have one piece of the outfit, and I've been fishing trout and salmon. But anyways, I think the next quest I'm going to do is the Hunt for the Red Rack Tuber, another one of the penguin quests. Probably my least favorite quest chain in the game, to be honest, but we're going to go. I think I need to get a couple hunter levels, and then we'll go do that one.
Final clip for the video here, you guys. We are throwing it back to one of my least favorite quest chains in the game here. The penguin quest chain, I just really dislike it, to be honest. Super weird, and I don't know. The quests themselves always have a very unique, I guess, mechanics and interfaces, which just makes them kind of annoying to complete rather than interesting. And that's just my personal opinion. I just dislike this quest overall, or this quest chain overall. So we are here stranded on an island and have to talk to this supposed palm tree here to get off or go back to the mainland. We have a very nice looking hat on as well with like an octopus on our face or something. And just go ahead and ride this polar bear on back to the Artie Zoo, and I think that just completes the quest right there. So the hunt for the red racktuber quest, I think that's how you say it, and you get some really bad XP rewards for that one, but still nice to get it done. I think there's still 2, maybe even 3 quests left in that chain for me, so gonna have to get those done eventually. But yeah, and another thing, like you could just see with that quest, like there's not really that great of rewards for it. But anyways, that is going to be the end of this episode of the Hardcore Iron Man Progress series here, you guys. We got some decent quests out of the way in this one. Mainly, I would say the Fremenic Isles is good to get done. It's kind of, could be a little bit scary in that cave with all those trolls. They can do a decent amount of damage to you if you're not careful, but I didn't really have any issues with it. Coming down pretty soon, we are going to be getting into some lower leveled PVM, mainly probably some DKs and maybe some barrows if I feel like trying to go get try and get a piece of arms or something. But mainly DKs because I'm going to need a D-hatchet pretty soon because I'm out of the level range for the rune hatchet. I think I'm into the 60s of woodcutting now, although maybe not in this clip, or in this video. But we are definitely going to need to be getting that D hatchet pretty soon. I'll probably just camp Rex to try to get it. That's what I did on my old account, and I don't think I have the ability to kill all 3 just yet. But then from there, I could be getting into some Zami God Wars at pretty much any point from here on. I think I could do it. It wouldn't be that efficient though, because I probably would want to wait until I could at least get a terror bird, but maybe a war tortoise even, which wouldn't be for a little bit because I don't really have a lot of charms, if any. But anyways, I'll stop rambling at this point. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. I'll be coming out with my ED3 first look video tomorrow, of course, so you guys can look forward to that, as well as a new episode of this series coming out at some point this week as well. Thanks for checking out the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.